Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going on a journey, not just across time, but across the cosmos, across philosophy, and across the boundaries of ancient wisdom and modern science. This isn't your typical Torah versus science debate. No, this is something deeper, a dive into the minds of the sages, Chazal, and how their teachings on creation, geology, astronomy, and biology not only withstand the scrutiny of modern science, but in some ways anticipate it. Let's get started. For centuries, the scientific consensus believed the universe was eternal. But Chazal, over 1500 years ago, said differently. In Bereshit Rabbah, we find that all heavenly bodies originated from one material point, Rabbi Nachman. Everything in heaven and earth comes from the earth, even the sun itself, says Rabbi Nachman. Sound familiar? That's not far off from the Big Bang Theory, which states that all matter in the universe emerged from a singularity. Ramban, Nachmanides, writing in the 13th century, adds something mind-blowing. He says time itself began with creation, an idea echoed centuries later by Einstein's theory of relativity. Chazal also note that light was created before the sun, a question often raised about Genesis. In Tractate Chagiga, they resolve it. The luminaries were created on day 1, but only suspended on day 4. Modern cosmology agrees. Photons, primordial light, predate the formation of stars. The Midrash and Shemot Rabbah tells us that God threw earth dust onto water and it became land. That language, threw, is startlingly similar to what scientists now say, that planetary matter was ejected and cooled to form Earth. Even more shockingly, Chazal claimed the moon was once part of a larger heavenly body that diminished, paralleling modern theories that our moon was formed from debris after a Mars-sized object collided with Earth. NASA, 1986 confirmed. As for mountains, the Yerushalmi and Yalkut Shimoni state that they weren't part of original creation but emerged later from upheavals. Geologists today call this plate tectonics. One of the most misunderstood ideas in Torah is the meaning of days in Genesis. But many Rishonim and Acharonim, including the Ramban, the Tiferet Yisrael, and the Leshem, say these days aren't literal 24-hour periods. They're cosmic epochs. The Midrash says each day was 1,000 years. Others speak of Shmitot, cosmic sabbatical cycles stretching over thousands or even millions of years. Rav Kook, in Orot HaKodesh, goes further, writing, "The theory of evolution aligns better with the secrets of Kabbalah than with philosophy. He doesn't affirm Darwin, but he opens the door for the faithful to engage science without fear." The ancients spoke of a lost continent, Atlantis. Chazal, they mention a massive flood in the generation of Enosh that ripped continents apart. The Zohar says, "From one land, 7 lands were formed." Could this be ancient echoes of continental drift? Even the idea of the Ice Age finds support. The Yerushalmi, Chagiga, says the world was once water, then snow, then land. 3 global phases, aligning with scientific models. And what about dinosaurs? The Midrash talks of the Rim, a mountain-sized beast, of Leviathan, who will be slain at the end of days. Are these just myths? Maybe. But cave art and ancient myths across cultures show creatures uncannily similar to those we now call dinosaurs. So what do we make of all this? Chazal were not scientists, but they weren't primitive. They spoke in metaphors, codes, agadot, and when we look closely, their teachings reveal a vision of the universe that resonates deeply with modern discoveries. They weren't guessing, they were remembering, ancient wisdom handed down from a time long forgotten. Maybe, just maybe, we should listen more closely. Thank you for watching. If you found this fascinating, please like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who thinks Torah and science can't go hand in hand. Because maybe they can.